Santa Claus kicks ass. Violent Night is the newest Christmas movie, and it stars David Harbour, Beverly D'Angelo, and John Leguizamo. When a group of mercenaries attack the estate of a wealthy family, Santa Claus must step in to save the day and Christmas. Now, immediately after I saw the trailer for this movie, I was sold on just the concept alone and the cast as well. David Harbour as Santa Claus, Chief Hopper himself is great casting, and John Leguizamo playing the villain of this movie. I was very excited to see what he would do in this movie playing opposite Harbour. Plus, I'm always in for a good Christmas movie, as it's arguably the best holiday out there. And I'm very pleased to say that this is a ton of fun, a total blast at the movies. Before we get into my in-depth thoughts on this movie, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the rest of this video, and comment down below what are your thoughts or expectations for Violent Night. But let's keep talking about it. Now, this movie very much so lives up to the name Violent Night. It is a brutal, violent time. The trailer just showed a couple glimpses of what the violence was going to be like in this movie, but you are not ready for it. It sounds weird to say, but I personally love when a movie goes all out in terms of violence, goes for that hard R rating. This is from the team behind Nobody, which is a movie that I thoroughly enjoyed from last year. Total badass action movie. This movie might not be as good as that movie, but it's so good to see the team behind that movie working on this one, delivering another fun action movie. The one big action sequence in this movie is in like a barn with Santa totally just wrecking shit. It's arguably my favorite sequence in the movie because David Harbour just gets to go wild. Speaking of David Harbour, he is superb as Santa Claus himself, balancing the dark aspects of his character with also the light-hearted aspect of his character very well. Plus, a big question I had going into this movie is, how does Santa know how to do all this stuff? And I'm not going to get into how he knows how to do all that stuff because I don't want to get into spoilers. But for the backstory that they give Santa, I thought it was pretty interesting. I would have honestly preferred to see just a little bit more of it. But the route that they decided to take it caught me very much so off guard. I was not expecting it. And it led for a pretty funny moment, and this movie has a ton of funny moments. I will say a couple moments are pretty cringy, whether it's the mercenaries that are attacking this household, delivering the funny lines, or John Leguizamo, who does fall into that group, also David Harbour as Santa Claus. All the characters get their time to shine in terms of the comedic aspects. It's also very cheesy. This movie is not trying to win any Oscars. It just wants to give you a fun time at the theater. It set out to do just exactly that, and I thought that it did exactly that. The first act was very rough, I will definitely say that. I was feeling pretty lukewarm on the movie until it started to fully get into Santa Claus just destroying everyone. Definitely took a little bit to get going, and I wasn't sucked in from the start. Plus, it is very predictable. There are no big twists or turns here except for maybe what they did with Santa. And after that rough first half, the movie does not drag at all. Though it did drag a little bit in the start, it just flies by after that. I don't think it's a new Christmas classic, but it's hard to also live up to that big high level right there. The cast is awesome with David Harbour delivering a great leading performance, but also John Leguizamo, who plays a very maniacal character. He definitely gets to shine in this movie too. It's funny and it's cheesy, and it's also lighthearted. There's a couple moments that tug on your heartstrings, but don't get it twisted. It is gnarly. The violence is very extreme. If you're not into movies with a lot of gore, this probably isn't the movie for you. It definitely has its issues, but it sets out to deliver a fun time for audience members, and I feel like it delivers on doing just that. It is a jolly good time. I'm gonna give Violent Night a B. This is one that I would definitely recommend checking out with a packed audience if you can in the theater. But once again, I want to know your thoughts on this movie. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought of it down below. And if you're looking forward to it as well, let me know. And thank you so much for watching this review. And again, if you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, plus that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos. And as always, look forward to more videos coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Mitter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.